Hello, brilliant learners! I just realized I haven't made a video on how to form comparatives and superlatives in English, or even what they are. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. Today, though, we're going to dive into some fun types of comparisons, like using more, less, the more, and the better. So, let's get started. First up, we have the more plus subject plus verb, the better plus subject plus verb, as in the more you practice, the better you'll get. The more signals an increase in the action that follows. You practice, subject you, verb practice. The action that's increasing. Comma. The comma separates the two parts, making it clear that we're looking at two related clauses. The better introduces the positive outcome or improvement. You'll get, subject you plus verb will get. The improvement as a result of the first action. What can follow the more? A verb to describe an action. The more you practice, the better you'll get. A noun to describe a thing or concept. The more time you spend, the better the result. What can follow the better? A verb. The more you study, the better you'll understand. A noun. The more we practice, the better our performance will be. Yes, and then you have another verb. Now, let's explore the more plus subject plus verb, the plus comparative adjective. The more you experiment, the more interesting your cooking turns out. The more shows the increase in the first action or quality. You experiment, subject you, verb experiment. The increasing action. The more signals the outcome that's being impacted. Interesting. Comparative adjective describing the outcome. Your cooking turns out. Subject, your cooking. Verb, turns out. The result that becomes more interesting. Comparative adjectives show a difference in degree. One thing is more than another. Here's a quick refresher. For shorter words, usually one syllable, just add er or ier. Strong becomes stronger. Small becomes smaller. For longer words, usually two syllables or more, we use more before the adjective. Expensive becomes more expensive. Beautiful becomes more beautiful. No er here. Using a two-syllable comparative adjective. The more you exercise, the healthier you feel. Healthy, two syllables, I-E-R in the comparative form. All right, moving on. Let's talk about the structure, the more plus subject plus verb plus the less plus subject plus verb. This is a handy way to show that when you do more of one thing, it can actually lead to less of something else. The more you worry, the less you enjoy the moment. What can follow the more? A verb. The more you study, the less you procrastinate. A noun. The more information you have, the less you'll worry. What can follow the less? A verb. The more you practice, the less you struggle. A noun. The less help you get, the less you improve. The structure the plus comparative adjective plus the plus comparative adjective doesn't always need verbs and is often used in short phrases. You can also include nouns after the comparative adjectives or add verbs to expand the idea. Without verbs, just adjectives in the comparative form. The more, the merrier. If you say the more, the merrier, you're saying that adding more people to a group makes it more fun. Planning a movie night, invite everyone. The more, the merrier. The bigger, the better. If you say the bigger, the better, this means you believe that something larger in size or scale is more enjoyable or impressive. If you're throwing a birthday party, go all out. When it comes to birthday cakes, the bigger, the better. The older, the wiser. If you say the older, the wiser, it suggests that with age, people gain more experience and knowledge. Have you noticed your grandparents always have the best advice? The older, the wiser. As they say, the earlier, the better. If you say the earlier, the better, you're emphasizing the benefit of doing something earlier. Booking a flight for the holidays? The earlier, the better. You'll find better deals. With nouns after the comparative adjectives, the harder the work, the greater the reward. The older the car, the more expensive the repairs. In summer, the colder the drink, the better. With subjects and verbs after the comparative adjectives, the more you practice, the better you get. The harder you try, the more you'll achieve. The sooner plus subject plus verb, the better plus subject plus verb. Here's a casual breakdown of how to use the sooner the better structure. You can use this to say that doing something quickly will lead to a better result. The cool thing is you don't have to finish the whole sentence. You can leave off the last part after the better if you want to keep it short. Let me show you. Full sentence. The sooner I get my coffee, the better my day will go. Shortened version. The sooner I get my coffee, the better. Or you can just say the sooner, the better. It's totally natural to leave out the second part, my day will go, because people get what you mean. The sooner we decide on what to watch, the better. I'm tired of scrolling through options. The sooner I get my laundry done, the better. Or you can say, the sooner I get my laundry done, the better I'll feel about having a lazy weekend. And there you have it. These comparative structures make your English sound sharper and more expressive. Try using them in your conversations and let me know in the comments which ones do you use? Do you use any of these? Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.